Okay, I had to grab y'all up because I just didn't want you to miss out. Say hello, Coop. So, the other day, I missed out a couple of things on my garden chore. This is my Come Salsa With Me bin. It's got things going on and popping. This is Mammoth Dill that I planted on screen not long ago. I also planted garlic chives, and they didn't come up. And then there's my mint that I planted, and it's come quite a ways, and some basil. And I haven't planted anything in there yet. Anyway, that's that. So I've done a thing, guys. And I feel like I'm sorry. I just came out to do my morning routine, and I saw some things needed to be done, and so I just did it. So that's why I'm all out of breath. You'll notice some things are missing. I took 4 cucumbers and 4 spaghetti squash from there and put it down here. Never mind the grass. I've still got to cut it. I haven't got that far yet. And so I brought my spaghetti squash. I brought it here and trellised it up on the cattle panel because it just became too much for it. I mean, I've got spaghetti squash that's like, you know, it's a little much. There's another one, looks completely different, so I don't know what's going on there. But that's that. So that's my spaghetti squash. It looks a little jumbled. Probably, I topped it off and then put some Super Thrive to it, so I'll probably come back. I just don't want to stress them any more than I already have. And, yeah, so for now, I just topped them off and then gave them some good feed. I see you, yes. And then this is my cucumbers. These are the cucumbers I started from seed, and the one in the 5-gallon bucket is is a cucumber that was brought to us. I don't know if it was store-bought or if he grew it from seed, but these are the ones that are mine, and they're putting on cucumbers, so that's cool. And I still got to utilize my clippies for the trellis. It just, the stakes weren't really doing what I was hoping they would, but it's all experimental and educational, so that's what we're doing here, right? And so, back over here, this is the reason why I grabbed the camera, because I haven't topped these off yet, and you can tell the difference. But I'm going to do some little work to this, and the main thing was to be able to get to my potato and carrot bed, and a couple of garlic I have. The potatoes are going big, but the carrots, none of them came up, not that I see. Well, we might have something there. But other than that, nothing came of the carrots. So I'm going to replant carrots here. I got a little bloom on my potato. Tell me what you think. That means it's almost time, right? Okay. So now we just have the tomatoes right there, and I'm gonna sturdy them up, top them off, and look at these zucchini, guys. This is why I pulled out the camera, because I was going to realign these a little bit to where they support each other better and they're not laying on the ground, and top them off. And when I turned it around, it kind of just broke off. I was like, well, I guess this one's ready. I can't even hardly get that in the camera shot, not this way. Okay, let's put an idea. This is the bend of my elbow. That's a pretty good sized zucchini. I think I will. And so I'm going to take these in, and I think all of these are ready. Yeah, see, this one's starting to have a little discoloration. So instead of trying to support these and turn them gently so that they don't break off, I'm just going to go ahead and harvest them. And look at this mamma jamma. And of course I'm going to write down my findings. I don't know, that one's not wanting to come off, so it must not be done. It looks done to me. Huh. Well, no, it's coming. Hopefully I'm not picking it too early. Ow! Just to me, when you got to do all that, it's not ready yet. If it don't just pop right off, I'm like, it's got something else to do. So that's not a bad little zucchini haul. I've already taken off 3 and cooked them. So there's that. And we got squash coming right on along. And so, yeah, so forgive me. I just came out here and I was like, I was doing my morning routine and everything, and I was taking a look at this stuff, and I was like, I need to do some things. So that's that. Down there. And so it will get full sun. It just doesn't get morning sun. I wanted to put them right there, along the way right there, but that's really shaded, and that is shaded right now, but it won't be here in a little bit, so I don't know. I just didn't know about that. Like I said, this is all experimental. I just continue to do what I see works. And so I'm going to top these things off and get things straightened up a bit. Do we have another one? Wow. Add that to the harvest. I think that's the longest one, guys. This is the one I'm going to send in to Joe at Garden State Gardener. Yeah. I'm going to document it at least. I might get a longer one before the season's up. I'm ready to eat. Might not can see it in this carport, but... Whew. It's hot, folks. Anyway, I just want to stop and take a second to say I hope that everybody's having a wonderful Memorial Day. And to remember those who sacrificed their lives for the sake of our country and served us well. And remember those who've lost people for sacrificing their life for our country. Yeah, I just pretty much wanted to say I apologize. I got to have to hear this. I don't even know if I got to finish my sentence earlier because I was so hot and I was trying to hurry. But I apologize for not getting all the footage of the work I got done today. Usually I'd set it up on a time lapse or something like that. But I came out here and I was like, this stuff needs to be done. And it didn't cross my mind this stuff needs to be done first. Grab your camera. So I just got it done. So yeah. Thank you for your forgiveness. Alright. So, I didn't have enough topsoil that I had mixed up already. I have to pre-mix it. I didn't get these 4 tomatoes, but I was able to get these 3 tomatoes. And I just pruned off the bottoms of them so you can see more of what we got here. And, you know, when I come out here hunting, I won't be able to hunt as much if, you know, there's not as much green, and all the foliage really takes away, you know, everything up to a certain point really just takes away from the energy that's going to be going to the top of the plant where it's going to be giving us fruit. So, yeah, this is a sweet 100. We got plenty of cherry tomatoes, folks. Need some cherry tomatoes. You know where to come. Alright, so I topped these off, and I was just trying to get these to kind of sit up a little more. They're just really top heavy. So again, I just thinned out to where, you know, our actual vegetables are getting, you know, sunlight, and topped it off. Doesn't look, you know, that great, but it looks better than it did. And all these are kind of looking really droopy right now, but I topped all of those off as well, and yeah. Hopefully they'll perk on up. I'm going to take the remainder of my scrap pile over yonder. And yeah, that's all, folks. I think I'm done for today. I was going to cut the grass. Need to cut the grass. But I will do that another time. Happy Memorial Day.